We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. You guys can see it. Let me let it kind of facilitate a little bit. Let me let it kind of marinate a little bit. Welcome back. Welcome back. You guys see the screen? You see the screen? You know, I had to do it. It's a pretty big topic, so I had to kind of touch on it. You guys know what's going on. Let me know, because hopefully we can have a serious conversation. You know, how far is too far in boxing? I'm having kind of mixed feelings about this. You know, let me make sure the levels are good. Anybody who's out there, let me check my levels. You know, let me turn that down. Let me check my levels. Let me get some people to come in here first. And then let me see how I look. I'm going to check on my phone. Make sure you guys subscribe. Please, if you watch this, please go ahead and subscribe. It's going to be a serious conversation today. Let me see how I look. Let me see how I sound. Yeah. Yep. I look and sound good. Bad. Yeah. Yep. I look and sound good. Yeah. Had to have a conversation here. I'm going to wait for a few more people to kind of come in, see if anybody else comes in, clicks on this, because it's a serious conversation about Mr. Ricky Hatton standing over this Deontay Wilder statue, this fallen statue. You know, you got a lot of people out there like Boxing Ego. This is the picture right here. You got Boxing Ego, you got Blue Blood Sport, some other guys, some other smaller YouTubers, guys touching on this subject. And that's the reason why I put it in the title, is this racist? You know? I want to know what everybody feels, because I'm going to start doing a lot more sports content, definitely a lot more boxing content. And yeah, I just want to have the conversation out there. I just want to know, because I wasn't even focused on this fight. I think that this is great marketing, right? Personally, I think that this is amazing marketing. If they want to sell the third fight, what better way than to make a picture like this? I mean, not a picture. What better way than to make a statue of the guy who's fallen? Because you know it's going to cause controversy. So for sheer thought, because it's not like that they did this when the fight wasn't on. No, they timed these statues, they timed this for a third fight. So my question is, when were they going to reveal it? Because this looks like it's a pretty long process. So did this guy, the guy who created this, I don't even know if I can get out of this. The guy who created this is Clark Sculptures. So the guy who created this, I wonder, did he start when the fight was announced? Or did they already have this planned? Like I said, marketing-wise, it's extremely smart. It's extremely smart. I can't, before I get into is a racist, before I get into how I feel about it, I gotta say, if you want to cause controversy here in America, like today, we just had the sentencing of George Floyd's killer, the cop, David Chauvin or whatever his name is. So we just had that, and then this right here is posted 15 hours ago. So it's funny, I'm laughing because it's like somebody behind it definitely gonna piss Deontay Wilder off. And I think that's what they're going for. I think in this third fight, they know what they're doing in this situation. So that's why I put in the title, quote, or not quote, but question mark, is this racist? Because I'm kind of mixed, because I know that they're selling a fight. And I know when it comes to a fight, you can say some pretty crazy things. And you can do some pretty crazy things. Everybody, I don't know if you remember, but everybody can remember Muhammad Ali bringing a little gorilla toy to his fight with Joe Frazier, the third fight, and punching the little gorilla. You know what I mean? He always talked about Joe Frazier's looks and stuff like that. Again, that was between two black fighters. But I'm saying that it was a tactic used. And is this distasteful? Yeah. Is this bad timing? Yeah, it's bad timing. It's extremely distasteful to show Deontay Wilder down on the ground. We wouldn't do this here in America. This statue right here, we might do here in America. But this statue right here, I don't see us doing this here in America. And America's a pretty jacked up place. But again, this is going to, once this starts to hit ESPN and all the airwaves and starts to create a conversation about what this is and all this other stuff, again, you notice Tyson Fury isn't there, right? So all the blame is on Ricky Hatton, who's a retired fighter. So it really doesn't matter. Tyson Fury, he doesn't have to ever respond to it. He didn't do it. It's a statue of him, and it's a statue of something that he actually did. He actually did drop Deontay Wilder. Again, it was in the ring. So again, that's the reason why I see what Blue Blood Sports and those guys are doing and Boxing Ego, and 100, I totally support them. Most of you guys are probably watching them instead of this channel right here, but I still can't stop with this type of content. I got to continue with this type of content, especially for Saturday's fight, which is going to be live. Saturday's Tank Davis fight, Mario Barrios, and the Lomachenko fight is going to be crazy. I'm going to be going live for all three, but I had to jump on here and just make this live. I'm testing out my green screen, just using this as a practice for tomorrow, kind of before I go and do my full setup. So, but yeah, I thought this was a great talking point, and to say it's racist is just pushing it a little bit too far. That's just my personal opinion. To me, to say that this is distasteful, is it tacky, is it bad timing? Yes, it's definitely all three of those. It's definitely all three of those. I can't complain too much because it's not like either one of them in this statue that like they're not wearing boxing gloves, right? They're both in the same attire that they were in the night that they fought. So this is just a recreation in the statue form. Now again, if there was some crazy letters over here or something like that, that would be, some words, some specific, cryptic wordage or something like that, that would be a little different. That's kind of pushing the envelope. But can I say that, but outside of that, it's pretty accurate, Deontay Wilder does have a statue in his hometown of Alabama of himself, him standing tall. That's great. He's definitely earned that. A great statue just went up today of Evander Holyfield, which is great. He's a legend. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. He's going down as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. But this is the UK's version. This was one of the UK's biggest victories. Of course, they had Lennox Lewis, who knocked out Mike Tyson. And that's great. I think that they should do more of these. Lennox Lewis knocked out everybody, except, he didn't knock out Evander Holyfield, but he did. He is a British fighter, and he did beat Evander Holyfield. But for some reason, America kind of accepted. Here in America, we definitely, let me make sure. Did I freeze? Let me make sure. Because it looks like I froze. Let me make sure I didn't freeze. Dang it, all these dang commercials. No, I didn't freeze. Yeah, there we go. Lennox Lewis, we kind of accepted him as like an American. Like you seen his interview with Drink Champs and stuff like that. He's low-key an American over here. Tyson Fury isn't. He doesn't really kick it over here like that. He's a true British man. He sings and stuff like that. That's what he does. That's the type of man that he is, which is cool. That's great. He definitely represents his country. And you notice I got the flags on each one of them. Like I said, to me, I think it's a reach. I personally think it's a reach if you think that this is racist. To me, that's just a reach. Is it, like I said, it's distasteful. it's tacky, it's bad timing, right? Just this image right here is enough. This statue right here is enough. You see the man going down, you see him down. That's enough. But what's funny is they added this part right here. They went and added this. So this is its own statue and this is its own statue. So that's what's funny. It's that, I mean, I guess I shouldn't laugh at it because I'm an American and I'm definitely going for Deontay Wilder. In this situation, I really hope he beats Fury, especially this. If I'm Deontay Wilder and I see this, hopefully he's not reaching with, you know, this is racist. Hopefully he's just like, yo, this is a war. This is between America and Britain now. That's how I would take it. I would take it, this is a war. You've totally disrespected me. This statue, these statues ain't going nowhere. This will last however long people are on Earth. This statue right here will last. Because don't forget, we didn't make, or America or Deontay Wilder or nobody over here didn't make a statue of Deontay Wilder knocking Tyson Fury smooth out. The problem with me. Oh, you know what I mean? He didn't make, like, if Deontay Wilder could totally hire a sculptor and go and make a statue just like this, except instead of him on the ground, Tyson Fury's been on the ground. So don't forget, like, you were knocked on the ground twice in your first fight, and that fight went to a draw. And it was all class act after that. Now you beat Deontay Wilder. There's definitely Glovegate. There's definitely some issues with Glovegate and all that other stuff. We all seen the pictures. We all seen the video, right? We don't really know. I mean, I believe there was definitely something going on with his gloves. No wonder I'm unlisted. Oh my God, I'm sitting up here talking. I'm unlisted. Carl, stupid. I'm an idiot. Now I'm public. Now I'm public. I've been talking for 5 minutes. Oh, no wonder nobody was in. So the only people that was watching me was people who are actually my subscribers. That's funny. That's funny. This is my official welcome back. Oh my God. I have to now say everything that I said before. I was not public. I can't believe I wasn't public. I'm sitting up here on YouTube thinking I'm public. I was wondering why nobody was in here. I'm live. Now I'm live publicly. So hopefully people can come in here and chat. Let me see. Go live. Yes. Hopefully people can come in here and chat. I cannot believe that. I'm so dumb. Now I'm public. So hopefully, yeah. Hopefully get some people to come in here and chat. And you guys can listen to what I just said for the last 5 minutes. Because, yeah, this is definitely, I want to see what people feel about this. Hey, anybody who just joined, I'm sorry. I've been talking for the last 5 minutes, and I wasn't even live. I'm such an idiot. But no, yeah, so the question, if you jump in this video, please let me know if you think this is racist. Again, for the last 5 minutes, I've been talking, but I wasn't actually public on this live. To me, no, I don't think it's racist. To me, I think it's a grab. I think it's a great marketing tool. And I think if you think it's racist, that's kind of pushing it. And trust me, I'm definitely a liberal. You know what I mean? I'm definitely pro-black, but in this situation, I call it like I see it. And just because there's a black dude on the ground, that's true. Yeah, there's a black dude on the ground, there's a guy standing over him, that's fine. But Tyson Fury knocked his butt on the ground. That's what really happened in the fight. So I just want to hear what other people feel. I just want to hear what other people feel. Again, I apologize for not being public and talking the last 5 minutes. But again, this is the first statue, right? So you got guys out there, like I said, like Blue Blood and Boxing Ego and stuff like that, saying this is disgusting and a disgrace. Yeah, but the guys are in their boxing gear. It's just a recreation of that night. And because they kept it like that, I can't say, like I said, it's tacky and it's bad timing. I think it's tacky and it's bad timing, but I don't think it's racist. But please let me know in the comments down below if you guys think it's racist. I don't, personally. I just think it's tacky, and like I said, but again, they're trying to sell a fight. This is definitely going to hit the airwaves. They knew exactly what they were doing. Extremely, extremely smart. This is the greatest marketing tool for Wilder Fury 3, hands down, on the planet. Greatest marketing tool. They couldn't have came up with a better idea. Like, because like I said, like, did they, where they're like, yeah, you know, let's create the statue and then we're going to wait to show it. Or were they like, you know what? Let's create a statue of Fury knocking Wilder out and put a statue of them standing together and a statue of Wilder on the ground. Let's go ahead and do both. Either way, like I said, it's only 15, maybe now it's 16 hours old. Let me see how old this post is. Yeah, still, well, 15 hours. I guess if I refresh it, it should still say 15 hours. But this is so new. But once this hits the American news waves, if Deontay Wilder decides to respond, it's going to catch like wildfire here in America. Like I said, especially coming off of the David Chauvin sentencing of 22.5 years. Once this hits the American airwaves, again, it doesn't seem like it's too big right now. How many views? Yeah, it's only 129 likes, 25 retweets. So it's not that big right now. As of right now, this isn't that big here in America. But I do believe this is the greatest marketing tool. 6 people in here. Listen, there's 6 people in here. I need 6 likes and 6 subscribes. Again, let me know in the comments if you think it's racist. I've already said I don't think it's racist. I think it's a smart marketing tool. I just think it's bad timing. Not racist at all. Jared Sam. Thank you, Jared. Yeah, exactly. Again, like I said, I'm a liberal. I do think that racism definitely exists. Is this one of those things? No. Again, that's just straight out of content's opinion, okay? Please comment, let me know, like, yo, that is racist, and please tell me why. That's why we're here to have conversation. That's the reason why I titled it the way that I did, is because this is a good, healthy conversation. This is only going to spread, I promise you guys. If you guys think other stuff was crazy here in America, this is definitely going to hit the airwaves, because a lot of people are already talking about it. Boxing Eagle's talking about it. I'm sure Fight Hype is going to pick it up. Let me check Fight Hype. Let me check Fight Hype right now. Let me see if Fight Hype is going to pick it up. Fight Hype. Because if Fight Hype picks it up, it's going to go like wildfire. Let me see. Let me check out Fight Hype. Lomachenko. The Fight Hype has, so far as you can see with me, Fight Hype has not picked it up yet. But Boxing Eagle's talking about it on YouTube. Blue Blood Sports is talking about it on YouTube. They're running their lives right now as well. They're running their lives right now. Let me check Boxing Scene. Let me see if Boxing Scene. I'm gonna refresh Boxing Scene, because I don't think too many people have seen it yet. But I'm pretty sure it's definitely gonna catch like wildfire. And once ESPN picks it up, those guys are gonna say it's all types of things. Prosecutors yet to decide whether to pursue death penalty against Felix Verdejo. Next court date, 9/27. Rob Bryant. Yeah, so no major news outlet has picked it up yet. Nobody has picked it up yet. We're going to see. Once, like I said, it hasn't even been shared that many times. It's only been shared 25 times. So I hope that they don't spin it. Personally, I think if Deontay Wilder responds, it's definitely going, like, this right here is going to make all of us want to watch the third fight. It's extremely a smart move. It's a very smart marketing move for a fight that's next month. And I can't knock them for it. Hey, do what you got to do to sell the fight. Personally, do what you got to do, because this happened. And you know, if I was Deontay Wilder's team, I'd be pissed off I didn't do this after he knocked down Fury in the first fight. Because now you're going to have people after major fights, they're going to start doing this, because now they were the first. It's just trolling. Like, this is trolling. This is trolling from the UK to the highest level. To the highest level. 3 people in there, man. Make sure you guys comment. Appreciate that. Even if there's only 3, I appreciate you guys watching. This is trolling to the high. 4 people in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Straight Ahead Content Chat. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you joining. Please leave a comment down below on what you think it is, if you think it's racist or not. But to me, it's trolling. To me, right now, the UK is 1, America 0. Because this is trolling. Like, they knew what they were doing. And like I said, if the American media makes it racist, Tyson Fury's name's not on this. Not like the Tyson Fury was like, yo, make that statue. Somebody else made it, and you got a legend in Ricky Hatton who's standing behind it. It's super smart. More people. This is what I was hoping for the Tank Davis fight. Like, there's none of this for the Tank Davis fight. There's none of this for the Lomachenko fight. So, you know, obviously Tank is a bigger name, so Tank's definitely going to get more views. There's only 2,500 people at the Lomachenko fight, which is insane. Bob Arum is the worst promoter of all time to let Lomachenko fight with 2,500 people. Like, there's a big pandemic going on. I'm here in Texas, guys. I was at Tank Davis's and Mario Barrios' last fight because they fought on the undercard. I was there live. It's on my YouTube. You can watch it. When Tank knocked out Santa Cruz, it was like 9,000 people there, and that was back in January. It's the middle of June. Lomachenko can fight with more than 2,500 people. There were more people at the Tank Davis weigh-in than there are at the Lomachenko fight. That is disgusting. And yet he's still staying with them. And his next fight won't even be for all his belts. Bob Arum already said it yesterday that chances are Lomachenko's next fight won't be against Lopez, which is insane. Like, yo, those are my belts, right? Like, you got to give me a rematch. The fact that they're not even fighting right now is insane. I would want an immediate rematch. The fact that he signed that fight, either one of them signed that fight without a rematch, and then Lopez goes on and has to have his fight on Triller, and his own promotional company didn't even outbid Matchroom Boxing. So it was Triller, Matchroom Boxing, then Top Rank. That's insane. That shows, like, and then on top of that, you get the Crawford fight, not even getting a fight with Pacquiao. Like, but you're gonna make a fight with Josh Taylor? Like, I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic, but it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm just so confused on what Top Rank is doing. You have Lomachenko fighting with 2,500 people. I've been to Texas churches with more than, I've never been to a Texas church, but I'm just saying, there's high school games here in Texas with more than 2,500 people. There's Pop Warner games here in Texas with more than 2,500 people. It's Lomachenko. According to ESPN and Top Rank and Ring Magazine, he was the pound for pound guy. And his next fight after his loss is with 2,500 people? Like, that's so disgusting. And you're only, every time you say, well, it's about money. Well, I couldn't make the Pacquiao Crawford fight because of money. Oh, well, I had to make it in Abu Dhabi, but then the money. Well, I didn't think it was a smart idea. How the hell is that not a smart idea? You're gonna recoup your money. But a Josh Taylor versus Crawford fight is a better idea? Doesn't make any sense. But you guys leave a comment down below. Mr. Jared Sam, he left a comment saying not racist at all. I want to know. I really want to know. Share this video. Let people know, like, yo, what do you think? I'm here just to have this conversation. I think it's a really good conversation. Is it? Like I said, you got people like Blue Blood Sports and Boxing Ego. They're kind of going with saying it's racist. I can't agree. I'm not here to ride anybody else's wave. I'm just here just to give my honest opinion straight out of the content. And, you know, this is just my honest opinion. It's just tacky, but it's smart. Just because we didn't come up with it first doesn't mean I can't give credit to it. You know? Tyson Fury, yes, you can pre-order my new fitness book. Tyson Fury's hilarious. This is funny. Like, if I'm Tyson Fury, I'm elated right now. And if I'm Deontay Wilder, I'm not gonna pay this too much mind. But you know, any press conference, everybody's gonna be spamming Deontay Wilder. And he even tagged him. That's what's crazy. Let's see if Deontay Wilder responded at all. Let's see if Deontay Wilder responded at all. It won't be long now, July 24th. It's about to go down. Yep, so he hasn't responded. I think he's definitely seen it. I just don't think he's responded. I don't think he is going to respond. Personally, if I was Deontay Wilder, I wouldn't respond. I would just be like, nah, that's cool. Let him do his thing. Oh, I'm not following Anthony Joshua. I'm tripping right now. I'm not following Dilly. I'll follow Eddie Hearn. But yeah, Deontay Wilder hasn't responded. I don't know if he's going to. Let's see, tweets and replies. Let's see if he's actually responded yet. Nope. No, I'm pretty sure he's aware of it because this says 9 hours ago and the Ricky Hatton thing says 15 hours ago. Yeah, still says 15 hours ago. Let me see. I'm not going to follow Ricky Hatton. It's America versus Great Britain right now. Let me know who you guys want to win, Tyson Fury or Wilder. Let me know in the comments, Wilder or Fury. Don't forget, I will be live. So every fight, every major event, Conor McGregor fight, this Saturday, Tank Davis fight, I will be live. You guys can come and hang out with me. I'll give you play-by-play of the fight. Sometimes on MMA fights, I have special guests. So Vasily Lomachenko's still the man to beat. Yeah, no, he's not the man to beat. Yeah, so please hang out with me. Come watch you guys can watch my reaction to the fight. So pretty cool questions and stuff like that. I got one of the biggest live events fights with the Mayweather-Logan Paul fight. I got 750,000 views on that fight, so I'm really trying to break my record. I'm really trying to hit 100 million. I'm really trying to hit 1 million views on a live for a sporting event. Will Tank Davis be it? I don't know. Will the Conor McGregor fight be it? I don't know. Will the Fury Wilder 3 fight, will that be the fight that breaks my record of 750,000 views for a live reaction video? That's really a big accomplishment. So hopefully you guys can come and hang out with me, ask me some questions, leave me some comments, cop some merch, leave some super chats. But yeah, so I don't know. Let me see how much time I've been running. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, is this even live? This isn't even live. Oh, no, I don't want to turn you out. I just want to go live. I want to, yeah. You know, I just want to know everybody's opinion. I just want to know how you guys feel about this situation. I'm not going to perpetuate something that it's not. To me, it's not racist. To me, it's smart marketing. You know, it is what it is. We're going to see how everybody feels. We're going to see what Deontay Wilder has to say. Wait, what happening? I mean, you can see it right here. The UK made a statue of, they made this statue here. What does that say? 7 days a week. UK made a statue. And then they made another statue with Deontay Wilder on the ground. So that's what's happening. 7 days a week. Ask what's happening? The UK decided to make a statue of the events of the last fight, and a lot of people are getting up in a rage about it. Me, I'm not. I think it's great marketing. I've already, if you've been watching this whole time, I've been repeating that over and over. I just think it's great marketing. This is smart. You want to get somebody talking about a fight, do something like this. This is what we need. This is why this right here, stuff like this, is why the Jake Pauls of the world are winning right now. This is why. Because they know marketing. They're master marketers. You need things like this right here if you want to win in selling fights. Now, I think the fight definitely would have done well without this, right? But I think with this sculpture, it's going to bring so much conversation. It may be disrespectful to Deontay Wilder, but I don't think it's racist. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 7 days a week. Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's racist either. I think it's tacky. I think it's bad timing. But did they really know that Chauvin was going to be, sentenced today? Like, that's the only reason why, because this came out the same time that David Chauvin was sentenced. So I could see where the American media would be like, this is bad timing. This is bad timing. And once this is put up on all the major ESPN and and First Takes, and what's the other one? What's the one with Skip Bayless? You know, Undisputed or whatever it's called. Once this is put on those platforms, it's definitely going to be dragged on. And it'll get some traction, and it'll get us all talking about, you know, it'll get all of us talking about race, but it'll definitely, the bigger picture is it'll get all of us talking about the fight. But if I'm Deontay Wilder and I'm his team, I'm a little mad that I didn't think of this first, because this was smart. I just got to listen. On Straight Outta Content, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I'm going to tell you guys the truth, how I truly feel in my opinion. But to me, if I'm Deontay Wilder's team, I'm pissed off I didn't do this first. Because this just shows how petty the UK fans are and how petty Tyson Fury is. But look, petty puts butts in the seats and eyes on the pay-per-view. That's the reason why Jake Paul can sell out, because he is petty as hell and he does stunts like this, and it gets people watching. See right here, as you guys can see right here, David Chauvin sentenced to 22 and a half years in prison for murdering for George Floyd. So, you know, this just posted an hour ago. Even these pictures, even this picture right here, it doesn't even have that many reposts yet. So I just can't wait to see like tomorrow and like the following week. So it's 130 likes and 25 retweets. It's still not even being retweeted that much, because not that many people here in America even follow Ricky Hatton like that. Now, once this starts to circulate, Boxing Ego is already talking about it. Like I said, Blue Blood Sports is talking about it. Once this starts to circulate, it's probably going to catch fire. He said, yeah, it would definitely bring more attention to the trilogy. Smart marketing, especially now since now people are calling it racist. Yeah, exactly. Let me make sure that I'm still audio corrected here, guys. I don't want to make sure, because okay, my audio is good. Yes, exactly. And see, I mean, you are 100% right, man. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and comment in there. You are 100%. Let me at you, bro. SEV, bro. You are 100%, or you earned this. You are 100% right. Yeah, bro. You're 100% right, man. And listen, hey, 4 people in here, not that many people, but please leave your comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Got 7 days a week, saying his very right comment. Yeah, it will definitely bring more attention to the trilogy. Smart marketing, especially now since people are calling it racist. Yeah. And I'm telling you, I know how the American media is. They're definitely going to run with this. To me, run with things that are truly racist. This isn't that. Right? So run with something that is, you know, because otherwise you're just going to dilute. And the same thing happens with women. It's like you want to bring up things about women in certain situations. Then whenever something truly happens to a woman, then it's kind of like watered down. And this is the same exact thing. Like, come on, this is a reach. And I truly hope that Deontay Wilder does not come out and claim this as being racist. I really hope he does not. I hope somebody on his team just looks at this and takes it for what it is. Look, you got whooped that night, right? Even if he cheated, right? Or whatever. If Tyson Fury cheated or not, I don't know. I don't care. You got whooped that night, right? You got your butt whooped. They decided to make a freaking statue of it for eternity. They're smart. Look at this as promotion. Now, you can come out and say, oh man, that's bad timing and stuff like that, but if I was Wilder, you have an opportunity to spin this and be like, look, that was funny. I should do mine. But if you do yours of Tyson Fury on the ground, you're just going to look like a copycat. So you just got to take this one on the chin. They beat you to it. That's what it is. They beat you to it. You're training at home. You're doing all these other things, which is great. You're training and stuff like that. But they beat you to it. But now, if Wilder wins the trilogy, he can make fun of the statue he wants. Exactly, bro. Exactly. If Wilder wins, he has Tyson Fury on the ground in the first fight, and hopefully a win or a knockout in the third fight. And that's what will solidify him. And this statue will be null and void. You're 100% right, bro. 100% right. That's exactly what he needs to use this as fuel. Use this hilarious statue of you on the ground as fuel. Because regardless if you beat Tyson Fury or not, that statue ain't going nowhere. So it's always going to be there to remind you of your bad night. And it's smart marketing, because I don't think there's a statue like this that's ever been made in the world. And of course, the wildest personality of Tyson Fury is the one who came out with it. And again, like I said, this isn't like when Ali, again, two black fighters, Ali and Frazier 3, when Ali came out with the little gorilla and was hitting the gorilla and saying that gorilla is Joe Frazier, right? This is nothing like that. That's not a gorilla that I'm looking at. This is not a gorilla. This is literally Deontay Wilder that night he got his butt whooped, of the many times that he fell. And then this right here, this statue is exactly what happened. Like this, they obviously got this from a picture and they sculpted it from it. And they have this right here is beyond race. This is about country versus country. And obviously, Tyson Fury and the UK have put their stake in the ground and said, this is us versus you. So anybody over here in the UK that talks like us with the funny accent and says aluminium instead of aluminum, they say aluminium, this is for us versus you guys over there, okay? This is the UK versus the States. This is them. So this is them saying, look, we got our guy. We are going to negate the first fight. Even though you knocked our guy Tyson Fury smooth out the first fight, and technically that fight should have been a knockout, because anybody who's ever been knocked down like that before, they're definitely going to wave it off. But anyway, so the UK is like, yo, Tyson Fury, this is our guy, right? And just to troll you Americans, we're going to make a statue of the second fight, of your guy falling down, whose corner threw in the towel. It's not like that Deontay Wilder quit, right? It ain't like he quit. He went back to his corner, a beaten and battered man. Did I freeze? He went back to his corner, a beaten and battered man, but he was ready to come out again. He was ready to come out again. And you guys go and make a statue. So that's, if I'm Deontay Wilder, if I'm an American right now, I'm like, yo, this, like, obviously it's fighting words, you know, the cliche. It's, these are fighting words. But this statue right here, this is definitely fighting words. This is definitely beyond, it's personal, right? Now it's personal. But it's not personal because of skin color. See, that's the difference. This isn't personal because of skin color. They have the flags wrapped around them. Right? Now again, could there be a subliminal behind this, right? Of this guy in fair skin knocking down this guy in darker skin, right? Could there be a subliminal behind them, you know, for those people out there who look for stuff like that? Yeah, there could be. But to me, that's reading too much into it, right? I'm pretty sure, regardless of everybody's in bronze right here now. His bronze is a lot brighter than his bronze, but his is almost pushing gold. His is definitely bronze. But it's funny. It's a cliche. I mean, is it a cliche? Is it called a cliche, or? It's ironic that the bronze bomber, right? The bronze bomber, because he was awarded, not won. He was awarded the bronze medal in the Olympics, but the bronze bomber is on the ground in bronze. Like, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Like, this is funny. This is what boxing is about. You never see nothing like this in MMA. Personally, you would never see nothing like this in MMA. This makes me happy that my sport, the sport that I truly love to death, that boxing, has people in it to come and create things like this, right? They have people in it who can create statues like this, because you're not getting this in MMA. You might get a traditional statue in MMA, but you're not going to get somebody who's going to create all of this just for a third fight. Like, this is truly a masterpiece, and it's a master marketing. And all I can do is take my hat off. That's what I can do. I can take my hat off to the marketing team over there in the UK, because they're outdoing us. This was smart. This was extremely smart. I can't really think of anything else to say. I don't know. I appreciate, looks like we have about 62 people in here. Appreciate everybody who came through. I'm about to jump off. I'm starving. About to go have dinner with my wife if she's watching. I don't know if she's watching. Make sure, let me see if my wife is watching. Are you watching? We going to have dinner? Yes. Finally. Yay. I'm hungry. We're going to our favorite Italian pizza restaurant. Can't wait. So, you guys know my slogan, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me in this. Oh. Is this the kid? Oh, that's just somebody else. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys, for this live chat. Appreciate everybody, all the people who came in and tuned in. Don't forget, live Saturday night. I'll definitely go on live. It's going to be lit for the Tank Davis fight and the Lomachenko fight, okay? I'll be going live for both fights. I'm going to head out of here. I'm starving. My wife is almost home. You guys know my slogan, man. I'm hungry again. So please, be safe, be basic. Peace.